friends, it's Steph. So it is Wednesday, and I thought I would go ahead. I got my Temu order in yesterday or day before, so I thought I would go ahead and do the video so that this actually this weekend I'll be out of town, so I thought I would go ahead and do this. But I have a surprise because one of my daughters is traveling and she went to a Michael's hours from here. Oh my gosh, she got so much miniature stuff. So we're gonna have a Michael's haul too, y'all. I was so excited, and excuse me, my voice, it's getting there. So close to being back to normal. So my kids at school will be happy when I can stop coughing and have normal voice again. So one of the first things I got, and y'all, I did not mark the price on this one. This is like a pressing mat. So like if you're quilting or making small things like a small bedspread or something for a miniature, this is just a good size, and you can press on this. It can be damp and it soaks it up. These are typically made from wool, but honestly I think this is just felt. After I try it out, I will let y'all know. It did come all bent up in my bag. Y'all know how Temu is. But I'm gonna try it and see what I think of it. I believe this was only like $3, but I'll let you know if it was worth the price. Off the top of my head, I'm going to say no, but I do want to try it out first before I just say absolutely not. I got quite a few things. This here I'm going to put in the Christmas shop. I thought this was so pretty, y'all. Look at this. And it is 3D printed. I did not know that. And honestly, I saw it in the picture and assumed it was wood. So y'all know what happens when I don't read descriptions. It is good quality though. There are no strings or anything. The drawers come out. It is well made. It's a good print. I would purchase it again. I do think $10 is a little pricey for it. It was $10.22. But again, I do think it was worth the cost. It's really nice. So I would purchase that again, y'all. All right. These, oh my gosh, you guys. So I got these, and I'm going to tell you what the purpose was. There really was a purpose in mind. You know, when I'm doing polymer clay and I have to do the chalk pastels, and you scrape them with your X-Acto blades, you know, and you get all the little powdery stuff, and then you dip a brush or something in it to put on whatever you're making. Well, I thought these would be great to, once I do that, I can just scrape the chalk dust into here to start with, and then I can just keep them in there and put a lid on them. But I am not going to lie, you guys, and I did not read the description. I looked at the picture, and I know better, guys. I know better. In fact, I'm going to show y'all how big these look in the pictures. But yeah, little tiny things, but I still think it'll be good for chalk pastels. But I was thinking that I could do like beads or something in there, and I'll show you the beads that I'm talking about, because I did get some beads in this order. These beads I got, though, are for my daughter, but let me get my receipt up. I'm just going to show y'all. Now, see, now when I look at it again, it does look tiny. So never mind. It's just my own fault, y'all. These were, let me see, $3.86. They have gone down in price. You do get quite a few in here. I can't remember if it's like 30. Let me see how many it says. 25 of them. So not a bad price. 25 for $3.86. And I am going to use them for what I said. I'm going to do the chalk pastels in there. Sorry about all the plastic, y'all. I'm going to do the chalk pastels in there because I just feel like it'll already be done, and I can just write on the top, you know, what color it is, and then I can just use my brush to do those. So I thought that was okay, even though they're a little smaller than I thought they were. And honestly, if they were bigger, I probably would not, they probably wouldn't be any good then, you know? They'd be too big. So I think those actually will be just right. And you could also make lip balms if you like doing that kind of stuff. You could put lip balms in there. Sorry, guys. My husband's gone, so his dog has to come downstairs with me. These are they're like aquariums. They're building bricks, and they were $4.32. You get 2 sets. These are going to go in the pet store once I get that all configured. I didn't want to put them together because I want to wait until we're working on that. But these were $4.32 for 2 different aquariums, and I thought that was a decent price for those. So I got those. This is like a little candy tray, $1.48. I don't want to open this because it has too many tiny pieces, but these little bits go in these squares and it just makes like a little chocolate box. So I thought that was cute. I can't remember if I was going to put that in the Christmas shop or not, but I'll figure that one out. This right here, not worth it. Do not buy these little grassy sprigs off of there, y'all. Look how tiny those are. And honestly, I did think those were bigger, and I don't think, maybe it was my fault. This is the picture that is on there, okay? And I did not watch the video because their videos annoy me. But they did look much bigger in the pictures. And of course, yes, y'all, it gave me dimensions, but do you think Stephanie did that? No. But not worth $4.29. I would not buy these again. They have some of these at Michael's that are a much better buy, or better yet, go to the floral department at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, anywhere else, and buy moss and stuff like that there, because I think you'll get more for your money there. I would not buy these again, okay? These are the most cute things. And y'all know you're going to hear the word cute a lot today. That's how I roll. These are Christmas pillows. These were $4.65 for 4 pillows. I do not like making pillows, so I do believe they are worth the price. They have cute little pictures on them. These are for the Christmas shop. This one has a hot chocolate, and this one has a little Christmas tree. I thought those were super cute, y'all. They're very well made. There's one little fuzzy there, but I can snip that off. So I definitely would purchase the pillows again. I thought those were a good buy. All right, let's see what we've got in here. This was $2.85. Now, I did think the picture of this had 2 of these in the picture, but it definitely said it only came with 1 set. But again, y'all know my reading comprehension. But I thought these were cute. I thought they'd be cute in the shop. A little wreath and a little Christmas tree. Those were $2.85. Not bad for those 2 things. Okay, so I haven't told y'all this bit, but so my youngest daughter wants to go to medical school, and she wants to be a doctor. My husband had an aortic dissection in 2019, and the person that did his surgery was a cardiothoracic surgeon, and that's what she wants to be. So I am going to make a doctor's room for her, and so I saw this little set, really cute. They are metal. They were $4.49. Typically, I would think that was a little pricey just to buy it, but if you're going to utilize it in something, then I think it's a good buy. Again, these pieces are all metal. This is just like a little plastic tubing, but definitely worth it. I think it's a good quality there. So she'll be surprised with that one. I need to put that, I'm going to put that back in the packaging because she does not know this. So, I'm going to set that aside. I have some more fun stuff coming. I found like a whole x-ray room, y'all. It's so cute. Okay, I always think these picture frames are worth it from Temu, because even if you don't use it for what the pictures are that are in it, you can cover it up with your own pictures. Very simple to measure it. Convert your pixels in your little studio thing on your computer. And then you can print out the pictures to go on here. But these are Christmas pictures. These are for the Christmas shop. And I just think they are adorable. Very good quality. I mean, they're very nice, y'all. Those were $2.26 for 6 pictures. Definitely worth the cost there. This, let me see what this is. This is some garland. This, I'm not sure. And after I looked at the picture after I ordered it, I was like, I probably shouldn't have gotten that. But remember I said something about it going on the mantle. I think this will go on the mantle in the shop. So I think it'll be okay. It's just not great. And it definitely, I do not think that was worth $2.71, y'all. Maybe $1.50. I wouldn't have minded, but $2.71, definitely not. But I will use it. It is going to go in the Christmas shop. Y'all know when I try to buy things, I try to get things that are going to go to use for something. Now, these next things, these were all $1.73 each. I got 10 different colors of them. These are for my daughter. But I want to tell y'all a trick about these. So these are just little seed beads. There's trumpet beads in there. There's clear ones. There's solid colored ones. You could use these for a multitude of things. She likes to do things with seed beads on them and like stitching, you know, beadwork and stuff. And she's trying to build her supply of beads. So I just got these. These were each $1.73. I got a variety of colors. But I'm going to tell y'all, I saw on Pinterest where they took these little green seed beads and they made a plant out of them. So, and it was more Barbie scale, but I'm going to try it and I'll try it on camera and we'll see if we can't make a cute planter with these green seed beads. So she told me I could have the green ones, and whatever I don't use, I'll give back to her. She has a whole storage thing, and I'll show you all the rest of them. There's purple, pink, red, dark pink. I know there's a white and a yellow. I just got her a variety of colors. This is a Christmas tree. Nope, this is not. Okay, y'all, this is something. I don't know why I bought this, y'all. Because I have nothing. Y'all know I like to have a project in mind when I buy something. But sometimes I just get a little wild and, you know, buy something nonsensical. I bought a toilet, y'all. I bought a toilet. It is super cute. I don't know why I bought a toilet. It even has a little toilet paper roll hanger on the side. So, yeah, it was only $1.54. Definitely good quality. It is all plastic, but it is good quality and to scale. So, you know, I just needed a toilet, y'all. I don't know why. Y'all know I did not need a toilet, but I got one anyway. All right, now, these little lights, be careful when you're buying these lights, y'all. Read how long they are. This was $1.85. These were not, I just don't think these were worth it. I don't like the colors of the lights, but when I went back to look at the pictures to kind of compare them, it is really hard to tell which is which. And when you see the next set, you'll understand why. I mean, they're fine. I just, again, I don't think I got my money's worth on these. I just think they were overpriced. And y'all know I got some did I get some at Hobby Lobby? I think I did, and they were much better quality, and there was more in there for like $1.50. I do have another package of those in here that's bigger. There's the white beads. There's some pretty turquoise beads that I got her. I did get some more of these little glue stick things. These are so handy, y'all. I really do like these. These are a good tool. $1.60 for 5 of them. Totally worth it. This is the second time I've purchased these. And I would get them again if I needed them. I anticipate these lasting me for a while, though. I think the last time I only got a couple of them because I only have some white ones. But I do use them all the time, and I really do like them. They're easily misplaced, though, y'all. Don't be fooled by me. This is the second batch of lights, and you can see these were $2.06, but as you can see, there's a lot more there. I really like the colors on these better as well. It's kind of all tangled up. I have to detangle them, but you can see these are just, I just think it's a little bit better quality. I like the colors. I like that the string is black as well as the bottoms of the lights. I like these, they're like a metallic color, and I just think they're pretty. I just think these are better quality. I will try to figure out which is which for the link so that I can link those for you in the description box. I will try, but those were definitely better quality than the other ones. Now, these I just thought were so cute, and most of us that are my age or a little older have experience with these little cookie tins, because most of us, our grandmothers had one. It's stuck to me, y'all. and they were filled with sewing supplies. They did have one that is filled with cookies. I got these two because they were a better price. These two were $2.36, and the cookies looked a little fake in the other one, so I did not really want the cookies, so I chose to get two of these little tins. These are metal and very good quality, so I like those. Would definitely get those again. I got, these are for the Christmas shop. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with them yet. If they're just going to be something for sale in the Christmas shop. But they're just little mini, look like little Starbucks cups. Have coffee beans on them. These were $2.92. I thought those were a little pricey, but I like them. So, and y'all know, I always consider, is it easier to make it? Or is it easier to spend $3? Is it worth that time and effort? And to me, these were worth the $2.92 for the time and effort it would take to recreate those. So I did purchase those. All right, this was $1.66. This is going to be a tree in this Christmas store. Isn't that the cutest, y'all? Nothing's coming off of it. It didn't have glitter on it, so that was the main reason I liked it. Again, it was $1.66. I tried finding multiples, but I just did not see any that I liked. So we'll see how those go. My daughter did get some from Michael's. So these, I don't know how these are going to look yet, how they're going to come together. But these are Christmas boxes, and you had to put them together. These were $2.37 for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. And they just kind of go together like this, super quick and easy. Y'all just got to fold them and tape them. Look how cute these are. These are so cute. And it just says Christmas Lucky Box, and it's written backwards. So, you know, good old Temu, y'all. And it's written on the top as well. So, cute little boxes. They're a good size. I was thinking of having them folded out like they are. And put on the shelf like to sell, you know, in the Christmas shop. Because, you know, you got to have some boxes for your gifts. So those were cute. $2.37 for 5 of those. You can also, guys, if you don't want to purchase something like this, you know, you can get printables on Etsy. You can find some free on Pinterest and just print those out if you have a printer, or you can go to your local print shop and print those out as well. I do not have a local print shop, so I just have a little printer that I got, that little Canon printer. These, not worth the price. Do not buy these. This is something else I would go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby for. This is like, I'm not really sure what it's called, but they're like little leaves, and they really do look like little leaves, y'all. But it was $3.39 for this little bitty package of them. I just don't think the amount you get is worth the $3.39. The quality looks nice. They do look like real leaves, if y'all can see that one. I just think the pricing was way off on those. And I got those for the Jurassic Park build. I have another one in here too. There's some more beads, a pink mixture, a very light pale ballet pink mixture. I told y'all I got her every color. I got her 10 of them. These little wreaths, good purchase. These are good quality, y'all, and I really like them. They're like flocked little wreaths. They have little bows on them. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them for $2.98. I felt like those were a good purchase, and they're good quality. They match the little tree, so I think those were good. These I found, and I was like, oh my gosh, these can go. You know how they have those metal, like deer and stuff in, you know, Lowe's and stuff that you can purchase? Well, our store is going to have them as well. Look at those. They are metal. There's a male and a female deer. They're a little tiny. I was going to put them on a shelf. If I can get him to stand up, I'll probably have to put some sticker stuff on him to get him to stand up because his leg looks a little wonky. But I thought those were super cute. Those were $3.17. I would purchase those again just because I think they fit the whole vibe of a Christmas shop. So I really like those. Here's the green that I got in those leaves. The green was $2.24, so it was a little less, but you still just don't get very much for that price. I mean, guys, it's just chopped up little paper bits is what it looks like. So I just think you should have gotten a lot more for the price of that. And I also think I saw that these were in baggies, and I thought, well, that'll be okay. But they do have some in jars, and I think if I were to purchase these again, I would definitely get the ones in jars. I cannot remember the price of those, though. And I don't know what made me get these instead, but I wish I'd gotten the jarred ones. These are very similar to the cutouts I got from Hobby Lobby. These did not come in a little box, though, and one of them in here is broken, but you know these little wooden cutouts are delicate. So, but they're cute. They're good quality. They're just laser cut wood pieces. They're like ornaments. So these are going to go in the Christmas shop. I feel like these look like something, you know, you could hang on your front door, you know, for a, like instead of a wreath, maybe something like that. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces for $1.54. You can't beat that. And they're good quality. This disappointment here, I definitely would not purchase these again. So these are sleighs, and let me show y'all what they looked like in the picture. So there's the picture. First off, I thought they were metal. They really do look metal in the picture. I did not see this video when it came up, so I don't know if the video was there when I was looking at them or not. I scrolled through, looked at the pictures, and I thought, of course, I did not get to the measurement one, y'all. But they are plastic, and they're a little larger than I thought, but I'm still going to use one in the Christmas store. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other two, but you just put the little leg thingies on here. They just snap together, so they are easy to go together. And, I mean, I don't think this was a total waste. I just, for what I wanted, I'm just not sure that it's what I wanted. They are a little big, but they're cute enough. These were, how much were these? $4.04. And see, again, I don't know that they're worth $4, y'all. But we're going to make them work in the Christmas shop. So I haven't decided how I'm going to display them just yet or not. Just a few more things, guys. Let me see what else I've got in here. Is that it? It always seems like so much more when you get it, and it's like you have so much to do with it, and then it's not. Here's some peach beads for over there. Those beads, I got 10 of those. Y'all remember I had 37 items. Well, 10 of them were beads. So this is a little doily. Let me see if I can get this open. These darn little baggies. It is super cute. It was $1.46. I would purchase these again. I did get this for the Christmas shop. I don't know where I'm going to put it just yet or where it's going to go under, but I did. It's very beautiful, y'all. It's very well made. I'm sure it's machine made, but it is very nice. And they had a variety of them. I didn't see a set of them, but I am going to look before my next order and see if they have a set of them. But that one was $1.46, and very nice. Very, very nice. And then last but not least, and this, I thought about setting this up as a little, with the coffee cups in the shop. I did not know it came disassembled though, y'all. But it is an espresso type machine, or coffee machine. So I'll put this together and show it to y'all the next time. I did not realize it was in pieces. And I don't even know, I didn't even write the price down on this because I didn't realize it was in there. I must not have seen it when I was going through this morning. It was $2, so not a bad price. But you can see it's just a little espresso machine. And I'll put this together before my next video so I can show it to y'all and what it looks like put together. But I thought it would be cute with those little cups maybe to put on a little display table. You know, as people are Christmas shopping and everything, we could pretend like it's a hot chocolate maker instead of a coffee maker, or a little bit of everything. So that was everything. I will show y'all. This is what the little fish tank looks like. You see, I would definitely purchase those again. I'm sure they're going to go together just fine. And then these are going to go into the pet store. So I really liked those as well. And again, it was $3.26 for 2 of them. Some of them, they sell them separately, so you've really got to read. And this one said it's 2 pieces, so that was why I went with that set. I don't remember what the fish look like or anything that are in there, but I just know it's 2 sets. So that is everything, friends. We are going to get started on Jurassic Park diorama the next time we're together. I'm going to work on the doors to get us started. And my daughter did pick up when she was at Michael's some more greenery and such, so that we can hopefully fill in our diorama really well, because, you know, it needs a lot of trees and such to go in there. So I'm hoping we get enough of those. And we'll see how it looks once we get it all put together. After that, we're going to do the Christmas store. I'm super excited for that. I do have some more shelves that we're going to use for the Christmas shop. They're those big ones that I have purchased from Temu previously, and they've just been waiting for a time such as this for them to shine in our Christmas shop. So thanks for joining me, friends. Thank you all that have hyped the videos. Please make sure you do that. I appreciate it so much. I have to laugh because, you know, so when you get monetized, guys, you know, you get monetized, and I'm not really sure how they decide how much you make. It's through the views, the clicks, the likes. I don't know if it's watching the video, you know, the ads or what, but it takes $100 before you get a paycheck from YouTube. Y'all, I've been at $70 for forever. So it is so funny because you think, oh, these videos are going to do so great. What am I going to do? And then it's like, it takes forever, and they won't pay you till you reach $100. So I just thought that was funny that I'm still at $70, because I do check it, you know, I do check. So because I go in and I respond to y'all's comments and everything, but I just thought it was so funny that it's still at $70. But thank you guys so much for your support, your comments. Please make sure you join our Facebook page so that you can post some of your creations, because we always talk about you made such and such, and I want to see what you guys make too. I've also posted in there some things that I've made that are not miniatures that I want you guys to see, so that we can just share more than just our miniatures in that way, and you can see pictures and such. So please join us over there. I will put the link in the description, and I appreciate you all watching. So thanks so much, friends, and I will see you next time.